By now, I think most of you have heard of the TomToc Navigator, a very good 40-liter backpack that's a great deal for the price. However, TomToc recently updated this bag with a new version that's meant to address some of the criticisms of the original design. To test this update, I recently took the T67, as it's called, on a carry-on only trip to Michigan with Delta Airlines. So in this video, I'll give you my thoughts on the new update and show you a side-by-side comparison between the old and the new versions. Generally speaking, these updates are minor, they're incremental. I think they've made some small improvements, but there's really nothing groundbreaking here from the original T66 if you already have that bag. The biggest changes they've made here are higher quality hardware. They've added webbing straps to the front and sides of the pack. They've changed the carry handles and the luggage pass-through sleeve on the back. They've changed the color of the interior fabric and made some small changes to the front and the side water bottle pockets. However, before showing you a detailed side-by-side comparison, I want to start with a capacity test. The original T66, this bag is listed at 40 liters. It was never really quite that big. However, the new bag, T67, listed at 38 liters, so I'll fill these bags with packing peanuts to test the actual capacities. If you remember from my original video, the T66, I could only fit about 35 liters in there. I went ahead and filled the container to 35. I'll transfer this into the new bag to see what it looks like with the same capacity. This is the update with that 35 liters. It's pretty full, but there's a little bit of space on the top. I'll see if I can fit a few more in here. All right, I put another 2 liters in there, and I'd say it's pretty much full now, so I'll call this update a 37 liter pack. So now let's have a look at some of the differences, upgrades between the materials and the hardware. Overall, the fabric appears to be the same. They got rid of this little waterproof TPU coated flap over here, but the fabric looks identical, kind of a mid-weight polyester. Decent, but nothing fancy. The updates mostly come in the webbing and the hardware. They upgraded to this higher quality seatbelt style webbing throughout the pack and added this PALS webbing strap on the front for attaching extra gear if you want. The zippers are still YKK. They upgraded to a different style though that I think works better with the new bag here. They upgraded the buckles to these higher quality Duraflex and got rid of the second buckle, so it's just a strap on this compression strap over on the other side of the bag. So nothing major, but definitely some upgrades, some slight tweaks here. Now looking at the external features, kind of the same overall, similar design, just a basic duffel style bag with a large side opening top zipper flap. The logo is a lot less obvious. Instead of a contrasting TomToc logo, it's just a small black T imprinted in front of the bag. Also the flap on the duffel opening, old bag, kind of had this little flap here to give it some more protection. New bag, easier to access, just a straight zipper. As far as the pockets go, this top quick access pocket is essentially identical. One of the biggest changes though is the orientation on this front pocket. Old bag, side access, slimmer pocket on the front. New style, it's now top access, still slim pocket, basically the same size, just a different zipper orientation. It's kind of one of those updates where it's not really objectively better one way or the other, more of a personal preference. Some people like the side access, but I think this one's nice because it lets you easily get into this pocket while the bag is standing up. Change in the water bottle pocket configuration, old bag, 2 water bottle pockets, pretty much the same style. New bag, just 1 water bottle pocket, and now a zipper pocket. Style is identical though, big flap, stretchy pocket here in the bottom. It's fairly large, you can fit pretty good sized water bottle in here. However, 1 liter Nalgene fits, but kind of a stretch. But the other side, instead of being that second water bottle pocket, we just have a small side access, really thin pocket here for like a travel wallet or something. Again, not a groundbreaking update, but I don't usually carry 2 water bottles, so I think having this extra smaller side pocket is nice for me, giving you a little bit more external small gear organization. Carry system updates, shoulder straps, basically the same here, getting that seatbelt style webbing instead of just the regular. The new bag, this one, the back padding is a little bit thicker, which I like, makes the bag a little bit more comfortable. And the orientation of this luggage pass-through, the old bag, it's in this vertical position. New bag, it's horizontal, which is nice because it lets you put the bag in the vertical position over a rolling luggage handle so you can get to your gear a little bit easier. Some small changes in the top carry handle. New bag, it's just thinner, kind of sleeker looking. A little bit larger, the seatbelt style webbing with the old one. Smaller and kind of a padded one there. The new bag though loses this small unpadded side handle. I think it makes the bag look cleaner, but you could lose some functionality. The last update I have to show you is the laptop compartment. Same style basically, large zipper that opens completely so you can open this part completely separate from the main compartment. The design, virtually identical. New bag here, you see that gray interior fabric, pocket, access into the main compartment, laptop sleeve, tablet sleeve. Really the only difference here is you're looking at this fuzzy lining here on the laptop compartment, which I think is a good addition. So now let's have a look at the changes in the interior design on the updated bag. There's no pockets or anything on the inside of either of these packs, so really the only upgrade here is this interior lighter colored gray fabric compared to the old one that's just black throughout. Makes it a little bit harder to see your gear inside. Both bags have this foldable panel which gives structure to the bottom, helps the bag stay open and kind of stay upright when it's standing up. However, the new pack has a small kind of harder panel in this top lid side, which helps the bag kind of stay up and open on its own a lot easier than the old bag, which is a little bit floppy on the lid side. One update I wish they would have added though is a small pocket here on the inside lid. For me, there's no interior organization or pockets at all, so it'd be nice to have at least a small place to put small gear on the inside of this pack. So in summary, the T67 is an upgrade that I think justifies the slightly higher cost, mainly due to the upgrades in materials, hardware, and zippers. However, there are some minor changes to the pocket orientation, so I don't think the hardware alone is enough to merit making a decision between these two packs if you're on the fence on which one to choose. The overall design on these packs is largely the same, really just some minor changes to the pocket orientation, side water bottle pocket, carry straps, and the luggage pass-through. For me, the biggest determination on which style to choose here is the front pocket and the side water bottle. If you like this side zipper on the front and two water bottle pockets, then go with the T66 here. However, if you prefer this top-facing front pocket and a side pocket instead of that second water bottle, then I would go with the T67. So I hope you enjoyed this review and the TomToc Navigator update from the T66 to the current T67 model. Please let me know in the comments below if you have any questions, and again, thanks for watching.